Set a goal. Make a plan to accomplish that goal. And then work the plan. This was advice that I have been given over and over and over again. And for the most part, I have followed that advice. But one of the things that was not really discussed was in working the plan, or in creating the plan and working the plan, there is no one set path. So this makes me think about how, and again, everything with me is about a purpose-driven life. It's all about how I'm fulfilling my purpose here on earth. So this made me think about how the God that I serve is a God of abundance, and He's a God of choice. And He gives us so many choices. And so what I've realized is, while working the plan, or while pursuing that goal through a plan, there are so many ways to accomplish that. So there's no one path to success. That's probably a no-brainer for some of us. Again, definitely a realization that I have come to over the past few years. So about this working the plan, and there's no one set path or no one set way. Well, when I have to make this personal, when I come across different options or different opportunities, sometimes I can get sidetracked. And I think about, how I can be flexible. Well, maybe I'll try this option, or maybe I'll try this opportunity, and it'll lead me towards that goal. I'm just trying to get one step closer. But what I did not realize, or what I lacked, was intentionality. So being deliberate and strategizing, right? Because while we may have a plan, if we have not made specific decisions within that plan to reach that goal, it may take us longer to reach the goal. So intentionality this week was a huge aha, because when I approached this learning journey, as I call it now, I was thinking about so many different options, so many different routes, there were two routes that I could take. And that caused me to look at everything that I was doing from a dual perspective. And looking at it from two different perspectives brought about a lack of clarity for me, and it brought about a lack of confusion. And so I had to slow myself down, and I had to make some really tough decisions. And I had to go back to what my plan was and make more decisions. So it caused me to modify some of the things that I was doing in my plan. But doing so brought me to a point of being more deliberate and being more intentional and strategizing. So for me, my aha this week, my learning this week was that intentionality brings about clarity, and it brings about confidence when pursuing a purposed goal.